Happy Easter! Welcome to VEDA Day 5. I hope you all are having a great day or having a good Easter. You probably won't see this until tonight, so I hope you guys had a great Easter if you celebrate that. Instead of doing a day in the life type of vlog today, I decided to do a pregnancy update video, A, because I am super duper behind, and B, because we're going to spend the day with Billy's family, and they may or may not want to be featured on YouTube, completely understandable. I'm going to do a pregnancy update. Now, as I mentioned, I am quite a bit behind. I think I was actually 2 weeks behind when I did the last one. So what I'm going to do today is just kind of reset everything, refresh it, bring it all completely up to date. So as of right now, I'm 32 weeks and 2 days pregnant. Now before we get started, I wanted to thank all of you guys so much for your feedback and your support on the phlebotomist issue that I was having at my doctor's office. I really appreciate it, especially those of you in the medical field. I know a couple of you were phlebotomists and came on just to talk to me about it and stuff like that. I do appreciate it. I have not had to deal with that person again, fortunately, and you know what that means. I don't have gestational diabetes. The test came back perfectly fine. So yay, very, very, very excited about that. And if I do have to deal with her again in the future, hopefully I won't. But if I end up having to deal with her, it'll be on different terms, definitely, based on your guys' advice and everything else. So thank you guys again so much for that. Okay, let's get on with the questions. How far along? I'm 32 weeks and 2 days today. How big is the peanut? According to my apps, the peanut is between 3.5 and 4 pounds now, so she's getting big. Total weight gain or loss. When I went back to the doctor this past week, I actually was down 2 pounds from the week before, which is kind of silly. I was up, I gained exactly 20 pounds at my gestational diabetes appointment, and then when I went back in for the follow-up appointment for the next appointment, I was up 18 pounds from my pre-pregnancy weight. So I'm fluctuating in that 18 to 20 pound range for the moment. Maternity clothes. Yep, I am in maternity clothes. Today I'm not wearing anything that's actually maternity, but as you guys well know, it's been a constant struggle back and forth. I kind of quit wearing my maternity jeans only because it's already hot here, and they were getting uncomfortable just because of that, and also it was just, they were tight. I bought them, when I purchased them, I got them in an extra small, and they fit fabulously. Now extra small is not my pre-pregnancy size, but that is the size that fit me the best. I did try on a small and an extra small when I went to the store to get them. However, they're not too small. They actually look very, very good when I put them on, I think, but they're just so tight and constricting that I just don't want to wear them. Like, I'm in the phase right now where everything is just aggravating me. Like, I just don't want, the constriction of the band is just too much. I'm just like, I just want it off my belly. I don't want anything on me. I just want to wear sweatpants, yoga pants, just anything loose and comfy, and that's much better for me than jeans. So I am wearing maternity clothes, but a lot of the things that I am wearing are kind of like sundresses or bathing suit cover-ups, not to work obviously, but more around the house. Just things that are really nice and loose and that I can be really comfortable in, because it's definitely a lot. It just makes me feel much better than wearing, you know, stuff that's like constricting around my belly. Sleep. Oh my gosh, guys. Sleep is, I don't even know what that is anymore. And I know I say that now and it's going to be much, you know, a lot worse when the baby's born. I totally get it. But no, I'm not sleeping very well at all. I'm up probably in the middle of the night. I wake up for about 2 hours, sometimes 3, you know, it just depends. I'm averaging maybe about 5 hours of sleep right now. I just have a whole lot of pain in between. Well, I get up, you know, to use the restroom often, but also my back is just killing me. I've had a lot of issues with my sciatica, a lot of issues walking, and it kind of, when I relax at the end of the day, I do feel better getting the weight off, but like when I sleep, I can't get very comfortable, and I have pregnancy pillows. I got a new pregnancy pillow, which is a Boppy wedge pillow. It's amazing. I love it because it supports the weight on my belly. It is exactly what I was looking for, so I was really happy to get that. And it was really inexpensive too. I think it was $15 at Babies R Us, but that's helping a lot. But at the same time, my hips and my pelvis right now, after being on my feet all day and just kind of running around doing errands, stuff like that, it just feels like they are cracking in half. Like, they hurt so bad. Not only that, I'm getting contractions like crazy. These are obviously Braxton Hicks contractions. They are not regular contractions as far as I know. My doctor did check me. I am not dilated at all. So there's no signs of preterm labor or anything like that. but the Braxton Hicks have been insane, tremendous actually, and they wake me up in the middle of the night usually, just kind of like jar me awake, like whoa, you know, because everything gets really tight. And you know, sometimes I don't even notice them, and sometimes, like I'm actually having one right now. Sometimes I don't even notice them and they're really manageable, and other times they're very, very noticeable. So you know, again, all of these things, just a combination of everything, kind of keeps me up at night, which stinks because I'm tired. I'm really, really tired. Now this is the pillow that I'm currently sleeping with. This is what I use to support my belly at night when I go to sleep. It is amazing. If you guys know anybody that's expecting, or if you're expecting yourself and you're having those same issues with kind of the weight of your tummy pulling and hurting your back muscles and your hips and stuff like that, I am so thrilled with this pillow right now. It's so simple, but look, I mean, you lay down and you know, you're supposed to lay on your left side obviously, but when you lay down, it's exactly what I needed. It supports the weight of my tummy, so the baby just kind of lays right on the pillow. You can use it in between your knees if you want to stay comfortable. It's an amazing pillow. It doesn't take up a whole lot of space on the bed. It's not kind of big and bulky like the other pillows I was using. Love, love, love this Bobby pillow. Again, I got this at Babies R Us. I think it was $15, so definitely, definitely worth the investment. Best moment this week. So we had, okay, I think I mentioned it before, we had our 4D ultrasound, and when we went in for the first one, which we were at 30 weeks at that point, I believe, maybe a little over, yeah, it was 30 weeks when we went in for the first 4D ultrasound, which should have been fine, but the baby, as I mentioned, they checked me because I told her, you know, I was having a lot of Braxton Hicks and some issues and stuff like that. The baby actually, believe it or not, is already way down low in my pelvis. They don't know, they haven't checked her position yet, or they hadn't checked her position yet, so I wasn't sure if it was like her butt that was down there or her head, but something was definitely pushing on my pelvis, my hips, my bladder. Oh my gosh, it was crazy. So the doctor checked again. I wasn't dilated, but she already has dropped really, really low into my pelvis. So when they went to do the 4D ultrasound, they could not see her face at all. They were like, sorry. I got one picture out of it, and it was just like her hand kind of like doing this number or something, or I think it was grabbing her foot. That's what it was. But there was no pictures of her face at all, unfortunately. So I was really disappointed, but they said to go home and for that week pretty much just drown myself in water, drink, which I was already doing, but I even bumped it up more than I had been. So I drank tons and tons of water. I went back the following week, exactly 1 week later, and yes, she is still low. It is her head that is down there in my pelvis, so she's kind of in the position already for birthing or getting there, you know. So she was really hard to see, but she actually has but we actually were able to get a few pictures of her face just because of the way she was positioned. Now, most of the pictures we never got a clear, full-on, you know, face picture from her because she just would not turn. She was being super stubborn that day. But we did get a few that were really cute, and I'll put a few in this video. Just to show you guys. I mean, she is so, so cute. Like, I know it's hard sometimes with those 4D ultrasounds. They look weird. Like I always say, they look like a head in a jar sometimes just because of the way that they're kind of like cloudy and you can't really get a good visual on some of them. But you know, you can definitely make out her facial features. I think she looks a lot like my husband. So it was really exciting to see her. Definitely the best moment this week. Food cravings and food aversions. No. Actually, you know what? Yeah. Food cravings. Crunchy tacos. We had them 2 weeks in a row. Not every day, but like we had them the first week, the second week. I haven't bought more crunchy taco shells this week because we're going to have them again. I'm already planning on it. Loving crunchy tacos with cheese and sour cream and hot sauce. It's just, oh, so good. So yes, definitely having that. And then food aversions. No, I haven't really had any strong aversions to anything at all. My stomach's actually been pretty good the past couple of weeks, so I'm very grateful for that. So no aversions, but definitely a crunchy taco craving. Gender, obviously female still. Labor signs, aside from the contractions, the Braxton Hicks, no. Again, like I said, they checked me almost be 2 weeks ago now, and they'll probably check me again at this appointment that I have coming up this week. But you know, just the contractions, and that's pretty much it for now. Belly button in or out, it's half and half. When I stand up, it kind of pokes out halfway a little bit, and it's hilarious. My husband hates it, and I love it. I think it's so funny. But for right now, it's not like definitely poked out, but it's half and half for now. What I miss? Sleep. I miss sleep, good sleep, and I miss, I don't know. I mean, I can't really think of anything else I truly miss right now except for just sleep, and then, you know, not being in pain all the time. That's kind of, it wears me down some days. There's days that I'm okay with it and I get through and I'm fine. Other days I start getting kind of bummed out because I'm like moving, you know, I feel like a turtle pace. I can't get all the stuff done that I want to do in a day, so it's getting harder on me, you know, just emotionally to deal with not being able to function at the speed that I usually do when I'm not pregnant. So I miss being able to, you know, move around and bop around the house and, you know, have lots of energy and stuff like that. But, you know, again, that's been the whole pregnancy. It's kind of just been one of those things where my body is just, it's forcing me to slow down. There's nothing I can do about it. What I'm looking forward to, the nursery is coming together really well. My husband's actually putting together a changing table that we got today from my parents. We're getting all of the pieces put together. I'm really looking forward to just having that nursery completely done and ready to go so I can do a tour for you guys. And not only that, just having it done. Like, I want to put all of her clothes away. I want to get like everything organized and just get in there and make it all cute and pretty and just ready for her to come home, because we're certainly ready to have her here. Milestones. I guess passing the gestational diabetes test was a milestone, and probably her dropping is also a milestone. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for the milestones this update. Bump. Yes, I definitely have a bump. It's big, and I'm going to show you guys right now. Okay guys, this is my bump. So here we are at 32 weeks. This is me from the side and from the other side. So as you can see, she is definitely poking out now, getting big, getting ready to make her big debut. Alright, well that is the end of my pregnancy update for this week. We are all completely up to date. Again, thank you guys so much for all of your kind words and your support. I really appreciate it. Also ending VEDA day 5. Again, hope you guys had a fabulous day today, and I will see you guys tomorrow.